2 Corinthians 10, verse 3-6. For though we walk in the flesh, we are not waging war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ, being ready to punish every disobedience when your obedience is complete. Like from 7th grade until now, I take a notebook and just start writing in it. I'd write poetry, I'd write my thoughts out for the day. Whatever was going on in my mind, I would write it down. But most of it was just like pressing things, like poems, about guys that I liked at the time or something like that. Or, things like my parents don't understand me, just teenage drama. Like I remember going to church and just like thinking how much I hated God and how much I hated that everybody had to dress up. And it was just like this big show, and the same people that were saying hallelujah would go out and they would just, yell at their kids and yell at their families. And I didn't have anyone to talk to about my depression, and I didn't really look for anybody to talk to about it. So I would just write anything that was depressing to me. I'd write it down. And sometimes I'd read it and then cry about it, and and just keep on digging that hole. It was just digging a deeper and deeper hole for myself. It was just something I did to medicate myself. And when you look at like all the poets that were ever, written anything, they've always expressed themselves. Every artist expresses themselves, and they have like this burden in their hearts for some reason or another. And I feel like God is empathic too. He feels what we feel. When we cry, he cries. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take captive every thought to obey Christ. If I don't know to take captive every thought to obey Christ, would I do it? Your knowledge of your freedom is your freedom. What you know about being free is how free you are. If I kept my thoughts captive to myself, then I'd have no freedom over them. But Christ had to come and captivate my thoughts, and he's the one who holds them. Just like a doctor can give you a medicine to give you a little bit of relief from your pain for a while, that's the same way it used to be. But now I don't have the medicine, I have the cure. The cure lives inside, and every single time a cancerous thought comes into mind, there's something there to zap it away. For me now, it's not medicating, it's emancipating. When I'm writing something and I take the verse straight out of the book and I put a spin on it, then I internalize it. All I can say is I know I'm not worthy. When I look in my heart, I know that I'm dirty. That's why the words grace and favor are drenched with his mercy. Because when God sent his son to die, I know that God so loved Rose Percy.